Hello, hello. I hope you can see my screen and also hear my voice. So today's 9th of September. We're going to start off with the chart on our screen. We'll start off with the USDJPY. So far I'm looking for a sell on this chart. There's a very good sell position. As you can see, the price somehow is still being held. The price is still held being held below the upper trend line. So this is the correct place to look for a sell from. If you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be looking for sell positions. We had a resistance here, we had a resistance, we had a resistance, we had a resistance. There's a resistance here, there's a resistance. So you're supposed to look for a sell position, expecting price to proceed downwards from the moment when the price bounced off from this level up to the trend line which you have at the bottom here. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to keep looking for sell positions, keep looking for sell orders, expect price to proceed downwards up to the support which you're having, which is this one. If the price violates the upper trend line, which is the one at the top, then expect it to move much higher up to the other one, which is the next one here. The next chart I want us to look at is GBPUSD. This is downwards, this is very much bearish. If you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be looking for sell positions. The reason I'm saying that, we'll add an indicator. We'll add the alligator indicator here. Look at how nicely the price is being held below this indicator. From this moment here, the price went below the indicator itself. It remained below it for like 2 days. Then the third day now, it attempted to go up, came back and closed below, and then it has remained below that level since then. So this means we are still bearish. As long as the price is held below the indicator itself, we do expect a continuation to the losses. So keep looking for sell orders, expecting price to proceed even much higher, lower, sorry. Expect it to go maybe up to this point. So the weekly chart did a very good job. It actually went below a significant support, which is 1.3373. If today's candle does not, if the current week's candle does not come back and close above this level, then this is still a sell. You're supposed to keep looking for sell orders. We are expecting a continuation much lower. We're expecting a continuation much lower. The next support is here. We have a level, the next level, and then you have the next level, which is this one. So if the price is to come down, then this is the best place to take profits from. The next best place to take profit from is actually here, 1.20832. The next chart, EURUSD. EURUSD is bearish. We are moving to the lower side, but there is a very good support here where the price needs to break below before it continues to the lower side. So as long as we continue to see sustenance above 1.17570, there is no point for looking for a sell. Yes, the price is bearish on the daily chart, on the 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, but we do have a very good support here on the weekly, which the price must first of all break below before we could see a continuation towards this level, the next level, which is this 1.13720. So we look for a possible reversal from this point. Expect price to reverse possibly from this level up to this resistance. This should be a resistance now in the future. It was a support, but it should be a resistance in the future. Then the next level is this one. On the lower side, we do have this. We also have a minor resistance here, and then you have another support here. So if in case of a break below 1750, then we do expect a continuation towards 1.14740. The next chart we look at is gold. We expected a buy previously on gold. We did expect price to give us buy signals Unfortunately, the price actually went much lower than we expected it. It even closed below the place we're supposed to have bought from. We had this level 1937.35, we had it. Then we said that should the price fail to break below it, that could have been the correct place to look for a buy from. Unfortunately, the price actually closed below the line which we had a line here. So somehow this is still a correction to the lower side. I'm calling it a correction because from the past you can see we were in an active uptrend. There's a correction, an active uptrend. There's a correction, an active uptrend. We have a correction, an active uptrend. There's this correction. There's a continuation to the upper side, and then there's this correction. So we are still upwards. On this chart, we are still upwards. We still expect price to continue to the upper side, despite the corrections which we are seeing currently. So the next chart I want us to look at is SP500. SP500, the move you are seeing now is a correction. This move here, this is a correction. It's not a sign that we are continuing to the last side. It's just but a correction. So as long as the price continues down, expect a pullback up to this point, 3197.44. I mean 3197.4, or it should come back up. It should come back up to 3388.4. So if the price closes above that level, that is by the end of this week, that would mean we are now upwards. The next chart I want us to look at is Brent oil. Brent oil is bearish. As you can see, the price is very much to the lower side. We had a clear rejection from the upper trend line. We had a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. On the lower side, we have a support. We have a support, we have a support, we have a support. There's this massive break to the lower side. So expect price to proceed down up to this level, 38.108. Expect a continuation to this point, where if it breaks below, then we will expect even more movements to the lower side. This is how it looks on the weekly. On the daily chart, you can see the upper trend line holding clearly, the lower trend line also holding clearly. Then this candle came and closed below. The next candle came back up but ended up closing below. So this is still a continuation sign. We still do expect momentum to the lower side. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's session. We are going to meet again tomorrow at the same. So thank you. See you.